Hello, good morning dear students. Udegadi madam here, and today's topic is we are going to discuss, that is about industrial policy. So, we have to study 3 industrial policies 1948, 1956 and 1991, and today we are going to discuss about 1948 industrial policy. So, industrial policy, this concept occupies a very important place in the Indian industrial development. So, before going to study the different policies, it is very essential to know the meaning of industrial policy. What do you mean by industrial policy? I will read, just listen carefully. The term industrial policy refers to the government policy towards industry, their establishment, their functioning, their growth and management. The industrial policy indicated the respective of public, private, joint and cooperative sector, small, medium and large scale industries, and underlined the national priorities. Yes, see how the industrial policy is defined. So, it has a wider meaning. The term industrial policy refers to the government policy. Who implemented industrial policy? Government implemented industrial policy. The term industrial policy, it refers to the government policy towards what? Towards industry. The industrial policy which threw light on the concepts related to the industry. What are the concepts? See here, the establishment of industry, how to start industry, what are the guidelines and limits, etc. That means their establishment, some rules and regulations laid down by the government, their functioning, how they have to work, what are the guidelines given by the government towards the functioning of the industries. Yes, industrial policy includes the concepts related to the establishment of industry, functioning of industries, their growth and management. Yes, after the establishment of industry and they start working, and the question arises, their importance or their role, the growth of the industry and the management of the industry. These are the basic concepts included in the policy, and the industrial policy indicated that the respective of the role of public sector, the role of private sector, joint sector and cooperative sector, these are nothing but, that is, the types of industries. Yes, my dear students, I want to give you brief idea about these all things. So, industries are classified into 2 heads. The first one is on the basis of the management, and the second one is the basis of the size. We already know that the industries are classified into 3 heads. What they are? According to the size: large scale industries, medium scale industries, small scale and cottage industries, according to the size and the limit of the capital investment in industries. These are classified into 3 heads: large scale industries, medium scale industries, small scale and cottage industries. Come to this side, on the other hand, the industries are classified into public sector industries, private sector industries, joint sector industries and cooperative sector industries. We already learnt about these all things. Public sector industries means industries owned and managed by the government. Private sector means owned and managed by the private entrepreneurs. joint means that is public and private, and cooperative sector is the new version. That means cooperative sector also occupies a very important role. So, in this way the industries are classified into different heads, and these all are working according to the national priorities. So, according to the national, that is will and wish. Is it clear? So, the term industrial policy, it has a wider meanings. It refers to the government policy towards industry, their establishment, their functioning, their growth and their management, public, private, joint, cooperative sector, small scale industries, medium scale industries and large scale industries working according to the national priorities. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ನಾವು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಕೆಲವು ಮಹತ್ವದ ಅಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ಅರಿತುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಹೇಳತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ವಿಷಯ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿ. ಈ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿ ಎಂದರೇನು? ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತರುತ್ತಾರೆ? ಸರ್ಕಾರ, ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯನ್ನು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತರುತ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯು ಏನನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತದೆ? ಈ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ, ಅವುಗಳ ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆ, ಅವುಗಳ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ, ಅವುಗಳ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಅವುಗಳು ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಬೇಕು ಎಂಬುದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ನೀತಿ ನಿಯಮಗಳನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರುವಂತಹ ನೀತಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಬಹುದು. ಈ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ವಲಯ, ಖಾಸಗಿ ವಲಯ, ಜಂಟಿ ವಲಯ, ಸಹಕಾರಿ ವಲಯ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು, ಮಧ್ಯಮ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಬೃಹತ್ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇವೆಲ್ಲವುಗಳು ಕೂಡ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ಹಿತದ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿರುತ್ತವೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯು ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ಕೆಲವು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರಿ ಉದ್ದೇಶಗಳನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತಂದಂತಹ ನೀತಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಬಹುದು. Today's topic that is very important, I already mentioned, the policy of 1948. Industrial Policy Resolution 1948. Being the first systematic and comprehensive industrial policy, this policy resolution laid down the general guidelines for the development of industries. It aimed at creating a mixed economy characterized by the coexistence of both private and public sector. No doubt, this policy is a very important and interesting policy because 1948 policy is the first industrial policy of India, and this policy generally laid down the general guidelines for the development of industries, and it aimed at creating a mixed economy characterized by the existence of both public sector and private sector. Yes, 1948 industrial policy. This 1948 industrial policy aimed to establish, that is, mixed economy. And we already know about the mixed economy. What do you mean by mixed economy? Mixed economy, it is an economy where both sectors are working side by side. One is private sector and another one is public sector. Is it clear? The importance goes to 1948 Industrial Policy Resolution. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, 1948ರ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದು, ಇದು ಕೆಲವು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಅನ್ವಯಿಸುವಂತಹ ಕೆಲವು ನೀತಿ ನಿಯಮಗಳನ್ನು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತಂದಿತು. ಈ 1948ರ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯು ಮಿಶ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಈ ಖಾಸಗಿ ವಲಯ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ವಲಯದ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಹತ್ವ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿತು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಬಹುದು. Is it clear? Then what are the objectives of, that is, 1948 industrial policy? Yes. The first objective of the 1948 industrial policy is establishment of social order. What is this social order? Why the 1948 policy that gave importance to, that is, establishment of social order? this is the very interesting thing. What is that? Establishment of social order. So, that to bring equality and fraternity. So, this concept introduced in the 1948 policy. Second one, promotion of standard of living. Yes, 1948 means immediately after that is independence. We got independence in the year 1947. Totally in the year 1947, when we got independence, the economic condition of India was very, very poor. So, there is no social justice, social fraternity, the standard of living of the people of the country was very, very less or poor. The production system, that means production was very low, no employment opportunities. Therefore, 1948 industrial policy laid down the few important objectives. What they are? They are establishment of social order, bringing that is social equality. Second one, promotion of standard of living, that the nation interested to raise the standard of living of the people by giving more and more employment opportunities, increasing the production of industries by giving them maximum support, and then to increase the employment opportunities of the nation, that to eradicate poverty and unemployment. Is it clear? Yes, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಈ 1948ರ ಹೊಸ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯು ಕೆಲವು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಉದ್ದೇಶಗಳನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ಬಂತು. ಮೊದಲನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಸಮಾನತೆಯನ್ನು ತರುವುದು. ಸೊ ಯಾಕಂದರೆ 1947ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಗ ದೇಶದ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಚಿತ್ರ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಗಂಭೀರವಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಧನಾತ್ಮಕವಾದಂತಹ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಹ್ನೆಗಳು ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದೇಶದ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆಯು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇತ್ತು, ಕೃಷಿ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನವೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇತ್ತು, ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಶಾಂತಿ ಅಸಮಾನತೆ ಇತ್ತು, ನಿರುದ್ಯೋಗ ಮತ್ತು ಬಡತನ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಸಮಾನತೆಯನ್ನು ತರುವುದು, ಜನರ ಜೀವನ ಮಟ್ಟವನ್ನು ಸುಧಾರಿಸುವುದು, ದೇಶದ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನವನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸುವುದು ಮತ್ತು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಉದ್ಯೋಗಾವಕಾಶಗಳನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡುವುದು. ಈ 4 ಉದ್ದೇಶಗಳನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಈ ಹೊಸ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯು ಕೆಲವು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಂದಿತು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ವಿತ್ ದೀಸ್ 4 objectives, the 1948 industrial policy laid down few important concepts. Just will go through all those things. Yes, what are the features of 1948 industrial policy? The first one, classification of industries. Yes, the 1948 industrial policy classified the industries of the nation into 4 categories. What they are? The first one, exclusive government monopoly. Second one, industries in which new factories were to be owned and run only by the government. Then third one, private industries subject to state control and regulation, and fourth one, all other. Yes, so this is the first very important characteristic or feature of 1948 industrial policy. What is that? Classification of industries. Just see here, the first one, exclusive government monopoly. Yes, we know the meaning of monopoly. Monopoly means that is single command or single control. So exclusive government monopoly means the government commanding all those industries. Government has only the capacity to control few industries. So manufacture of arms and ammunition, production and control of atomic energy, and ownership and management of railways would be fully state owned and managed. The government have the power to take over any industry that is in the interest of the nation, particularly in case of defense. Is it clear, my dear students? The first one, exclusive government control industries. That means government owned and managed such a type of industries. So they are, once again I am going to repeat, arms and ammunitions, atomic energy and railway. These all are fully owned and managed by the government. And the second one, industries in which new factories were to be owned and run only by the government. Yes, the existing ones would be allowed to continue to be run under the private ownership and management, but they have to managed by, that is, government. That means they were to be owned and run only by the government. They were coal, iron and steel, aircraft manufacture, shipbuilding manufacture of telephone, telegraph and wireless apparatus, excluding radio receiving sets and mineral oils, etc. This is the second category. Third one, private industry subject to purely private industry, subject to state control and regulations. Okay, is it clear? These industries are to be left purely private enterprises. They are working under the private ownership. Heavy machines, automobile, electrical engineering, sugar, cement, these all are owned and managed by private entrepreneurs. And the D1, that means fourth group, all other industries to be open to private enterprise but subject to government control. Is it clear? ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, 1948ರ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯ ಮೊದಲ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಲಕ್ಷಣ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳ ವರ್ಗೀಕರಣ. ಮೊದಲನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಅಧೀನದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಕೆಲವು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು, ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಸ್ತಕ್ಷೇಪ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೇವಲ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಉದಾಹರಣೆಗೆ ಅಣುಶಕ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಯುದ್ಧ ಶಸ್ತ್ರ ಉಪಕರಣಗಳನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಕೆಲವು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನುಳಿದ ದೇಶದ ಹಿತದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲವು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂಥ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ತನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂತು. ಅವು ಡಿಫೆನ್ಸಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ, ಅಂದರೆ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಯುದ್ಧ ಶಸ್ತ್ರೋಪಕರಣಗಳು ಅವೆಲ್ಲವುಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಎರಡನೆಯದಾಗಿ ಕೆಲವು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅವು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಅಧೀನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವುಗಳು. ಅವುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ಹಡಗು ಕಟ್ಟುವಂಥವುಗಳು, ಟೆಲಿಫೋನ್ ಟೆಲಿಗ್ರಾಫಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ವೈರ್ಲೆಸ್ ಅಪಾರ್ಟಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ವೈರ್ಲೆಸ್ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂಥ ಉಪಕರಣಗಳನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮತ್ತು ಖಾಸಗಿದವರ ಒಡೆತನದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅವುಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟ ಅವುಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಾಲಾವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡಲಾಯಿತು, 10 ವರ್ಷ 15 ವರ್ಷ ಅವು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ನಿಯಮಗಳ ಅಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಮೂರನೆಯದಾಗಿ ನಿರ್ಗಳವಾಗಿ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ಖಾಸಗಿಯವರ ಒಡೆತನದಲ್ಲಿರುವವುಗಳು, ಖಾಸಗಿ ಒಡೆತನದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವುಗಳು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ಹೆವಿ ಮಷೀನ್ಸ್, ಆಟೋಮೊಬೈಲ್, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್, ಶುಗರ್, ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಖಾಸಗಿ ಒಡೆತನದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವು. ಇವುಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಎದರೊಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4ನೇ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾವ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎರಡನೇ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಅಂಶ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್. ಸೊ the government realized the importance of small scale industries and decided to pay greater attention for the development of small scale industries, because as we all know that small scale industries are very beneficial for country like India, because small scale industries are working with less capital, less machinery and using more of labor force, and which in turn help us to eradicate the problem of poverty and unemployment. Therefore, the government realized their importance and decided to pay greater attention for the development of small scale industries. Okay. Third one, labor management relations. The 1948 policy which threw light on the labor management relations also. The government felt the need for granting a share of profit to laborers also. That means really laborers are the pillars of the industries. So we have to give importance to labor class also. Therefore, the 48 policy which threw light on labor management relations also. Then fourth one, foreign capital. The government regarded the foreign capital as necessary for rapid industrialization. Therefore, the government of India which also threw light on the foreign capital concept under this policy. And fifth one, taxation policy, that to raise the income of the nation and to maintain equality and fraternity in the society within social justice to bring, that is, equal distribution of wealth. Yes, my dear students, these are the very important concepts of, that is, 1948 policy. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ ನೀವು, ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ವರ್ಗೀಕರಣ ಮಾಡಲಾಯಿತು. ಎರಡನೆಯ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದಂಥ ಅಂಶ ಈ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯದ್ದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಮತ್ತು ಗುಡಿ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಧಾನ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವುದು. ಏಕೆಂದರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮತ್ತು ಗುಡಿ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ದೇಶದ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಗೆ ಪೂರಕವಾಗುವಂಥವುಗಳು. ಏಕೆಂದರೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬಂಡವಾಳ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಯಂತ್ರ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಶ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ನಿರ್ವಹಣೆ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಯ ನಡುವೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳನ್ನು ಉತ್ತಮಪಡಿಸುವುದರೊಂದಿಗೆ ವಿದೇಶಿ ಬಂಡವಾಳಕ್ಕೆ ಆದ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹೊಸ ತೆರಿಗೆ ನೀತಿಯನ್ನು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತಂದರೆ ಈ ದೇಶದ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಂಡು ಈ 1948ರ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ನೀತಿಯನ್ನು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತಂದಿತು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಎಸ್ ಮೈ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 1948 ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ policy. Once again, I request you, please go through my videos and listen carefully by using earphone and try to note down the points. I am going to engage your online class especially to check, that is, notes. Yes, is it clear? So take care of your health, stay safe and happy.